If God created Adam and Eve good, why did the world go bad? Well, God did create Adam and Eve good. In fact, He had created the whole world good. Adam and Eve were the crowning act of His creation. They lived in a perfect environment. They had plenty to eat. God gave them all kinds of trees for food and vegetation that they could use to sustain themselves. There wasn't any calamities, no natural disasters, no fires, no floods that were destroyed, no disease, no death, no crying, no tears, no pain. It was all a perfect environment. Then how did the world go bad? Well, God knew that there would be an evil influence that would try to come in and destroy this perfect creation that He had made. The devil was in rebellion against God. And God could have just told the devil, stay away from here. Don't come into this place. I don't want you here. But God wanted Adam and Eve to have a test. He wanted to know if they truly loved Him, because true love happens even though there's opportunity to do otherwise. So God put a tree in the middle of this beautiful place and said to Adam and Eve, don't go near it, don't touch it, don't even eat of its fruit, because in the day you eat thereof, you will surely die. And she heard the devil speaking to her, well, come on over, Eve. I've got something good for you. I have some fruit for you to eat. And Eve says, we're not supposed to eat it. God said not to. Well, what do you think's going to happen, he asked. Well, she said, God said if we eat, we're going to die. The devil says, you're not going to die. Come on. Well, Eve had to make a choice. Is she going to believe God, or is she going to believe the devil? You see, you can't serve both. And one was saying one thing, one was saying another. How was she going to decide? Well, she had to decide. And she decided to go with the devil instead. But when she chose the devil, she separated herself from the life-giving Creator. And that's why death would come, because only God is the life-giving Creator. And if they chose to serve the devil, then God's life-giving processes, God's life-giving power would cease to exist in their life for an eternal life. And death that day became imminent. So you see, that's how the world went bad. But you know, God knew that this was going to happen. And right shortly after that, it's right there in the book of Genesis, God gave a promise that He would give and offer a way of escape, that one day the devil would be overcome and God would be victorious. We'll take a look at that in Genesis. Until then, I'm Rod Beaver with Seed Time and Harvest.